what is going on, everyone? Right now I am in somewhere, look at that, Perth Road. You want to know why I'm here with my bike? I'm going to explain it right now. So this ride was going to commemorate a 1-year anniversary since going around Australia, 10,000 miles. I thought, let's find road names associated with the cities. First of all, Perth Road. Oh, that's nice and close to home. That'll be the start point. From there, I'd have to think about going to the next town. I might as well just go to the next town that comes along, Adelaide. Nice, the next one's in St Albans, takes me out of London. I didn't want to be dotting around London. Next up was Melbourne, and then from there, you know, the other major cities, Canberra, Sydney. At this point, I wanted to start thinking about bringing a loop back towards London. I didn't want to end up finding myself drifting all the way up north and ended up so far from home. So I started trying to find roads which started tilting back. But the unfortunate thing was, I started running out of options. For Cairns, it just wasn't too much. It was either going up to Liverpool, which was just crazy, or going across to Birmingham, which wasn't much help either. So I ended up having a long ride back down to Perth Road. Unfortunate, but it's the way it unfolded. Came out 244 miles, which is just under 400 kilometers. I mean, it's big. I could probably do it in 24 hours. Let's see if I did. So this is checkpoint number 1. This is the symbolic start point of indipac. This is where it all began. This is where the start of the loop was. I didn't even know it was going to be a loop at the time. I'm going to get an Instagram story and a photo with Perth Road, and we're going to go do a big loop. Don't know how long it's going to take. And we're going to end up back here eventually, hopefully within about 24 hours. We'll see. Getting out of London obviously was pretty hellish, a lot of traffic, couldn't wait to get onto the open roads. Got to Hertfordshire, the official edge of London on the northern side. It was a nice day, a little bit windy. The mad thing was I went past this car that was smoky just before I took all this awesome B-roll footage. By the end of it, the car was on fire. And yeah, it was a pretty interesting little highlight to the ride to St Albans. We have made it, folks. Adelaide Street and the beautiful outside the beautiful subway. Second checkpoint done. That's the easiest crossing of the Nullarbor I've ever done. Yeah, next up is Melbourne Street in Bedford, and we'll be going on the A6, I think. Hopefully it's not too busy. Piece of tape there because my light broke for the first time in a year and a bit. Yeah, the traffic hasn't been too bad. It's actually so nice riding with a mirror. I haven't been riding with a mirror since I finished Australia. It's so relaxing, like riding down the highway and having the mirror to see what's coming and, you know that they're not going to crash right into you. It's a bit tentative to go into time trial bars just yet because I rode a road bike for like last month, and this is my first like proper ride back on the fixed gear, so feeling good. Not even thinking about distance, just crunching the checkpoints, man. Crunching the checkpoints. Let's get to Melbourne. Thought I'd have a little break, tuck in some banana bread, give myself some calories, save myself some weight before heading off towards Bedford. Never been to Bedford. I chose to go down the A6, which was nice and quiet, and actually reminded me of some of the long straight roads in Australia. Obviously nothing quite like it, but it was nice to have a commemoration ride which was giving me the feels. It was giving me the feels. Oh my god. Sun starting to get low in the sky as well. Starting to get energized, starting to feel the vibes. Even came across a closed roads. The A6 was closed. You know, I've been in recently more of the mindset of go with the flow, not let it get me down. It's all part of the adventure, so had to take this detour. It's all cool, man. It's all cool. We saw a cool flag, so it's worth it. Melbourne Street, where are you? Are you Melbourne Street? I haven't checked the map, but I think it is. Alright, we are out here in Bedford. I'm not sure if I've ever even been to Bedford, but look, we're at Melbourne Street, and now the next street to go is Sydney Street. How could I be so forgetful? Obviously the next road, the next checkpoint is Canberra Road. How could I possibly say Sydney? How could I forget the capital of Australia? Anyway, I've not really planned out any like rest stops or any shops to go to. I'm just kind of like thinking, if it gets tough, I'll be able to push my way through anyway. There'll probably be like 24-hour servos and stuff within a few Ks or even on the route. It's the UK, like you go through villages and towns and servos like anyone's business. It's not like Australia. Yeah, push on to Huntingdon. The route there doesn't look as nice as the route I just took to get here. I was pretty much on one straight, nice, flattish, big main road with loads of space for cars to go past. The way to Huntingdon may be a bit... There's another main road, but it's like a classified as a motorway, so I can't ride on it. I haven't planned the route. I mean, I've just planned the spots I'm going to, and then in between it's just kind of like, well, I feel out when I get to the next checkpoint and see where I'm going. I'm loving it. I'm loving feeling back on the bike, man. I'm loving it, man. I almost took a little snack bag on there, but couldn't be bothered. And I couldn't be bothered to bring any sleeping stuff. Worst comes to worst, I've got a foil blanket. I can just wrap it around me or tuck it in my jersey or whatever. It's summer in the UK. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. But anyway, let's go. I'm wasting battery. I've brought 2 battery packs. Hopefully it's enough. Let's ride to Huntingdon and try and figure out this route. No. Got the waxing crescent coming in there. Just grabbed myself a litre of water. I have a litre of water in here as well, so I have 2 litres to get me through till whenever. But the sun is setting, so this is when I come alive. And yo, say hello. Luckily I found a one road, a B660. Pretty much goes all the way over there. I prefer having, even if it's not the most direct route, the one with the least turns. So I can just, it's simple to follow, I don't have to check the map. Yeah, let's rock and roll. This point of the ride was probably almost my highlight. I just had the music blasting, I was out on the road, reliving all the memories. I was really feeling energized and excited about what was to come. You know, was I going to make it through the night without needing to sleep? Was I going to get tired? How far was I going to go? How fast was I going to go? Just reveling in the adventure of deciding to get back out there and go on a long, long ride. It was also pretty historical because I was going through Huntingdon, down this high street in Huntingdon, which if you've seen one of my previous videos, my 24-hour ride to Newcastle, I rode down this exact same road, crossing even more paths, even more memories, even more epic adventures, just all coming together, then going down awesome little alleyways, blinding people. By mistake, I didn't see him, I was too busy filming to realise. Okay guys, we are at Canberra Road, Huntingdon. Well, it's not really in Huntingdon, it's about 10k out of the town, the city. Right next to people's houses. Ooh, spooky, spooky, spooky. So yeah, remember when I said I was going to take that B road because it seemed easy? It's hard to tell on Google Maps when you put in a route to know what the route is actually on, because when you zoom in it's hard to see necessarily what the road is. I looked on Strava and I could see the trail and it just seemed a bit weird, so I ended up dotting around some A roads and I actually found quite a nice route going through Huntingdon and up to here. Yeah, time to get to Sydney and finish indipac. And then it's off on the continuation of the loop. The next spot is in Peterborough, I think, so heading north. Hopefully the route is simple. I've had my second banana loaf. I did it while I was riding, and yeah, feeling good. Feeling really, really good. What is up, guys? We just had a quick one there. It's about 20 kilometers, 12 miles or 13 miles. Really beautiful, flat, quiet B roads. Sydney Road. We just finished the indipac in record time, and now we're gonna see where the next spot is, which will be Brisbane Road or Brisbane Street or Brisbane Close, whatever it is. Let's post on Instagram, because what's the point of doing this and no one knows? So I'm riding down one of those roads which you would never usually ride down in the daytime. It's free. It's now 3 lanes each way, but it's still just an A road, perfectly legal to ride on. Just yeah, you wouldn't want to do this in the daytime. In the nighttime, it's pretty fine. Not much traffic. Just a couple of trucks every now and again. Plenty of space for them to get past. Police just drove past me slowly, and I gave them a wave. They didn't stop and tell me to get off, so all good, all good. Whee! These awesome A roads soon turned a bit crap. I had to go down a quite busy road, loads of trucks. Had to watch out for getting squeezed because it was only 1 lane each way. Found myself onto this nice B road, which I finally got away from him, but pretty stressful point. Sometimes you feel like you're pissing drivers off and you don't really feel welcome on the road, but I have the right to be there, even though it's the middle of the night, but whatever. Whew. Well, here we are, wrapped up. Got my thermal base layer on and my little snood thing on because it started getting a bit cold. I thought I'd rather just use it. It's like 2-3 hours till sunrise, so once the sun's up, should probably be pretty warm. Should be a nice day. It is summer, don't forget that. But yeah, here we are, Brisbane Gardens. Now we're off to Leicester, and we're going to be going down 2 A roads. Hopefully they're not too busy with trucks. Coming out of Peterborough, I was going down this big A road. I showed you it. It wasn't too bad. Then I got to a bit where there was only 1 lane going each way, and it was pretty truck heavy. Reminded me of the Nullarbor, to be honest. Just trucks. So I do some of my Nullarbor knowledge to keep on top of if there's one coming up behind, if there's one coming up in front, and try and manage my speed and possible exit of the road. So I don't get squished. So yeah, I was glad to get off that. When I got off that, I was on like a nice little sort of country lane. I didn't see a car. I saw 1 car for about 20k or so. About to leave Corby, amazing place. Didn't really see it, but yeah. Onwards to Cairns Close in Leicester. And I'm kind of hoping I might come across somewhere where I could get a Coca-Cola. It's one of those ones when you feel like you can barely turn the pedals over and you're still going, and then someone comes flying past you, some commuter on an electric bike, and you just think, fuck this. Anyway, I think I'm on the right route.